What did we see? We saw Corey the Sandman Sandhagen as locked in as ever versus Marlon Chito Vera. Probably one of the sickest performances we've seen. Did he get a little bit tougher towards the later rounds? Yeah, but sure, Marlon Chito just never got it going, and he is a little bit of a late starter. So you can see how some of those rounds were a little bit closer towards the end, but he got those early rounds, and that was what was important, okay? And Corey Sandhagen looked dialed, bro. He looked killer instinct, just a very scary man in there. The way he was just kind of marching forward, throwing his shots, but also mixing in the takedown, dude. Those looping hooks, his fun little uppercut that he does to create angles for other punches. He looked absolutely sick, and it just goes to show that I don't think anybody's going to beat Merab Dvalishvili. That's all I got to say here.
So the main point is...
we can't be doing that... we can't be doing that against Merab, because if we're doing that Russian in style, okay, we're going to get a Georgian double leg takedown, and he's just going to... I just don't see how anybody's beating Merab Dvalishvili, okay? I know that Suga can land that shot, and I know that Corey Sandhagen is super dangerous, super creative, super unorthodox, and has really good foot movement or footwork, and he can fight really well just working around the octagon and simultaneously like, pushing the pressure if he needs to. But it's just going to be really tough for anybody to beat a constant barrage of takedowns and pushing up against the fence like Merab does. And I think that we have at the top of the rankings, obviously, O'Malley and our boy Corey Sandhagen. They are right there at the top. Super tough challenges for Merab. But I think that at the end of the day, you got to go down the rankings a little bit to this Ricky Simón versus Song Yadong fight in terms of stylistic matchups that can nullify Merab, okay? Ricky Simón is a tank of a human being, and he's already beat Merab. Or no, he lost to Merab. Wait, he beat Merab? Yeah, he beat Merab, all right? And I just think that constant takedowns aren't going to work against a guy that is the same size as you. All this stuff works really well. I mean, obviously, Petr Yan did a really good job stuffing takedowns and stuff, but when you get a guy... there's just not a lot of offensive wrestling from Petr Yan. When you can get a dude that can fucking wrestle you back is when Merab is going to get in a little bit more trouble. And I think a dude like Song Yadong and Ricky Simón, those are the guys that are going to beat Merab and have a better chance, because there's, even though Song Yadong, he does like to be a little bit striking heavy, if he has to, he can reverse position and start landing some huge ground and pound shots, you know what I'm saying? Because guys like Corey Sandhagen and Sean O'Malley, I feel like they're going to be really pressed to try to create space and always just, you know, they just want to land those really good shots and like sway judges like to, they just need those big moments to win rounds and stuff. But with Ricky Simón and Song Yadong, if they get in those terrible situations, I feel like they're going to be more willing to accept that and accept those bad situations than try to transition. I don't know. It's like hard to explain. I feel like Corey Sandhagen and Sean O'Malley, when they get in the bad position, they're going to try to create space, and they're going to try to like land big shots, and they might panic a little bit. But with Ricky Simón and Song Yadong, I just really think that their abilities to create scrambles and just kind of accept the suck against Merab, they're just going to have more success with that. Because Sean O'Malley, you know, he just wants to like create space, land his big shot. Corey Sandhagen likes to have likes to be on his feet, likes to use his footwork. But Song and Ricky, they're not afraid to put you in a fucking chokehold, and they're not afraid to land ground and pound and lay on you for a round. And I think that's the only way, because those are guys with the only similar styles to Aljamain. And Aljamain obviously is not going to fight Merab, even though we all would love to see it. But yeah, and that kind of...